Remember my second question? How you felt when Avengers 1 ended? Specifically when this guy showed up for the first time. I felt like, wow, that was fun, I'm satisfied, all my investment has paid off, watching all these movies was worth it, guess I'll move on to something else now. Oh, it's only just starting. It's ironic that I brought up loops and duality before because Thanos typifies it. He's a bookend. Both bookends. To go back to the idea of connections and structures, Marvel's setting has this really swell hierarchy going on. Again, different to DC, which is more about growing families out of certain popular characters, which, is great if you like Batman and Superman and want more, but to obsessives like me, who just wanted to know as much about Martian Manhunter as we did about Batman, it felt kind of lacking. Anyway, that's just me. In Marvel, there are tiers that stack and overlap. First, there's street level, the kind of gritty, down-to-earth, no problem too small, no victim too insignificant stories, with Daredevil, Luke Cage, etc. And then you got guys like Spider-Man, who are fundamentally street level, but so colourful and powerful and popular that they get put against proper supervillains and treated like heavy hitters by the marketing. Guys who should be defending the world alongside other Earth-level superheroes, like Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, the Avengers, the X-Men, S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of. But then you get guys who are too powerful or too ambitious to be limited to Earth, like the Mighty Thor or Marvel's original trendsetters, the Fantastic Four. They end up straddling the line between Earth and space, the cosmic level, the universe, the realm of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Silver Surfer, most Captain Marvels, etc. The MCU started at world level. They later retrofitted in street level for the Netflix shows, lower budgets, greater narrative depth, more personal, long-form stories. But whatever, movies need to be blockbusters. Short, sweet, CGI'd out the arse. Not too weird, you'll scare away the normal audience, whatever. Point being, they've expanded, slowly but surely. Much like how Vulture or Kingpin can trickle down through the gaps in the Avengers firewall, with Avengers tier tech and money, Marvel has planted the seed of an idea that people on the cosmic stage can trickle down to cause problems on Earth. We saw it in Phase 1 with Thor. An alien family feud trickles over to New Mexico, and ends with Loki leveling a small town like a playground fight trampling an anthill. 2 movies later, Loki directly assaults Earth with his army of bugaboos from beyond the stars. Imagine if the suit drones from Iron Man 3 were sicked on the Defenders. It's the same sort of idea. Then Big Guy for You shows up, and we realise this was all a first strike. Then Thor 2 expands on the universe setting, Guardians of the Galaxy goes whole hog on a cosmic level story, Avengers 2 introduces another extraterrestrial enemy, since Ultron's made out of a stone. You get the picture. Now with Ragnarok, Guardians 2, and Infinity War all in the rearview mirror, it's safe to say the seed flourished. Despite all the arguments that it'd be too weird, through gradual planning and saintly patience, audiences get cosmic level Marvel. Except, there's one more level above it. One even stranger. I'm not sorry. Again, it comes back to Ant-Man. At the very end of Phase 2, when cosmic was now a comfortable concept for audiences, Marvel snuck 30 seconds of weirdness under the radar onto the back end of their least anticipated release. Something, seemingly, in the opposite direction, but, as we've established, beyond cosmic at the same time. The mystic level. Alternate dimensions, arcane magics, the supernatural, defined by physical laws above and beyond this one specific universe. Arguably, there aren't any true mystic heroes, because the mystic characters are incomprehensible, omnipotent god beings, like Dormammu and, technically, the Marvel Universe's own cosmic abstracts. Technically, because they're specific to the one universe. Looking down at the cosmic level, like Asgardians, looking down at the Earth level. But there's no shortage of straddlers punching up, like Spider-Man or the Fantastic Four. Insofar, we've already gotten Ant-Man, Thanos, or whoever wields his Infinity Gauntlet, Ghost Rider, if you count that as canon, and Doctor Strange. Some movie industry scuttlebutt. Kevin Feige is the executive producer and ultimate architect of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he's said a lot of very juicy things. We've got movies planned out until 2028. We're constantly trying to keep things fresh. We'll rotate the cast of characters eventually. Most pertinently to here and now, Doctor Strange is my husbando, and I want him to be the next Iron Man. This guy, this perfect tour guide to all the stuff bigger and bolder than Thanos himself, is heir apparent to the MCU's face of the franchise throne. Just look at Strange in Infinity War. He holds his own against 4 gems. Thanos has to threaten the other characters in order to beat him, if you even count it as beat. After all, he's the only guy there who can see the 12th dimensional chessboard and the long-term checkmate. Whatever karmic domino effect sets things right in the end is going to hinge upon what Doctor Strange has already done to set it up. I have a hunch on what that is, but if I'm right, it's a pretty cool surprise. Maybe another time. It took 8 years and 3 phases to get there, but wacky multiversal concepts are now totally understandable to audiences and are about to become the new normal. Look no further than Mordo, who already has all the trimmings of the next Loki. Why does he turn to the dark side? Because Strange doesn't get it. He's toying with powers he, and by proxy us the audience, doesn't truly understand yet. If he swings around a time stone, breaking the laws of causality willy-nilly, something out there will notice. So what do you think is going to happen now that some wrinkly more nonce is swinging around 6, breaking multiple laws, constantly?